Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Hey, welcome back, friends. Mad Men premieres this Sunday. So in light of that, we are taking you back to the good old days with some classic cocktails. And here to hook us up this morning, Erin Williams from Hush Cocktails, our cocktail queen. And you're dressed the part this morning. I love it. Throwback. Bring it to us.
Spirit.
All right, so we have three drinks to make here this morning?
Yes, we do.
What are we making?
We're making 3 of the most basic classic cocktails. These are the type of cocktails that they drank in the era of Mad Men. So some of them are super easy. Some of them take a little bit more work. But for instance, this is, we'll start with an old-fashioned. Just very simple. Sugar, bitters, water, and bourbon or rye. Don Draper drinks his with rye.
Okay.
And then usually you'll use a sugar cube, but I mean, for people who aren't crazy bartenders, it's easier to just make a little bit of simple syrup. Drop it in the glass. Then you want to take one of your ice cubes, set it in there, and then add a couple of, I like 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, which you can pick up at your local supermarket. Every store has them.
Sure.
And then 2 dashes of orange bitters.
Okay.
This is, a lot of grocery stores will carry this, but it can be a little bit harder to find. Now these we picked up at, you know, a thrift antique store, which you can find. And then you just transfer, you know, we're using 4 Roses bourbon today, but we're putting it in a nice, you know, Mad Men style decanter here, and it'll be perfect for your party, and your guests can serve themselves, and it'll seem very, very elegant. And you'll feel like Betty Draper all the way. And then you just want to give it a little stir.
Okay.
And then you can add another ice cube if you want to go ahead and grab one. And then we'll garnish it with a nice big orange zest, and you can pre-cut these for your guests.
Okay.
Nice big orange zest. In there, and then
drink number 2,
the lemon.
Let's do it.
Zest. Drink number 2 is the martini. So you know, if you're an avid Mad Men watcher, you'll know that they drink a lot of martinis at lunch. It comes from the time when the 3 martini lunch was A-OK, and actually a clause in corporate contracts. So those were the good old days. So to make a martini, I mean, back in the day, they made them equal parts gin to vermouth. And then once it came to the later 60s, it became a little drier because they started making higher quality gin. And of course, vodka came about, which was a big, big hit in the 60s. Smirnoff's campaign was leaves you breathless so that your boss wouldn't know how many martinis you'd had. But I like gin, so we're using gin today. A dash of bitters, 1.5 ounces of gin, and then 1.5 ounces of vermouth. And then just give it a little stir. If you want to go ahead and stir that,
stir it up.
Then I will start in on the Manhattan, which is our third cocktail for today. And it's a lovely, lovely drink. This is a great drink for the cold winter season. Warms you up.
As you make that, we're getting ready for Dance Party Friday. There are some people who made fun of my dance party song choice. But guess who's won? I'm not sure. I'm just saying that. Just throwing that out there. What are we putting in that?
Oh, some bitters. Some bitters, but I want to get back to the dance party and who won. I'm excited to know.
I don't know who won yet, but I'm just saying. You shouldn't make fun of people's song choices.
You shouldn't.
What are you throwing in there?
This is a sweet vermouth. We're using Antica formula here. It's a little more bitter, got a little bit more candied fruit to it, so it's a little smoother for me. And then we're just going to add a little bit more of our 4 Roses bourbon. This is a nice bourbon for Manhattan because it's bottled at such a high proof. Gives it a nice bite.
As you finish that, all the recipes are on our website, fox5sandiego.com.